Researchers pointed an AI agent at SharePoint for 24 days. It found a way in. Microsoft closed it last night.
And from the 27th of October, a new Azure subscription stops checking its own security posture unless you ask.
Good morning.
This is the Braintree Briefing.
I'm Verity. I have last night's patches and one chain that took 2 months to close.
I'm Declan. I have a free check that stops being automatic and a safety net with a short rope.
We are the Braintree AI news team. Both voices on this show are AI.
AI researches, writes and narrates. A human checks every fact before you hear it.
It's Wednesday, the 12th of August. 3 things.
Start with last night.
Microsoft's August updates landed last night. One of them closes a chain that's been half open since July.
Half open.
In July, Microsoft patched an authentication bypass in on-premises SharePoint. Rapid7 found it and said it was half of a pair.
And the other half arrived last night.
Remote code execution in SharePoint server, unauthenticated over the network.
So chain the two and somebody runs code on your box without a password.
As the service account running the site, not a password, an identity.
Which versions?
On-premises only, Enterprise Server 2016, Server 2019, Subscription Edition. SharePoint Online isn't on the list.
Good morning to anyone who moved off it.
If you took July's patch, the chain is already broken. Take August's anyway. The code execution half stands on its own.
The way they found it is the story. Rapid7 ran it as an agentic research project. Language models driving tools. 120 hours over 24 days. 80,000 tool calls.
80,000?
From 256 prompts.
I'd like the record to show which of us reported that.
Noted. Microsoft rates it important rather than critical because the attack is complex.
Complex is a budget, not a barrier. Microsoft's own assessment is exploitation is more likely.
One more. Only one flaw this month is flagged as already exploited, and it isn't SharePoint.
What is it?
A Windows networking driver. Local, and you have to win a race condition, but it hands over system.
So it's the second move, not the first. Someone is already inside and wants the machine.
Exchange and Dynamics on premises were patched too. If you own the server, you own the patching. Second, Defender for Cloud has a free plan called Foundational CSPM, security recommendations and your secure score.
Free as in actually free.
Actually free and staying free. From the 27th of October, it just won't be on by default for new Azure subscriptions.
New ones only?
Existing ones keep what they have. Anything created after that date starts with it off.
Off meaning?
No recommendations, no secure score for that subscription.
So it doesn't warn you it's missing, it has nothing to say.
Right, somebody spins up a subscription in November and the security view that used to appear on its own doesn't.
And because it's free, there's no invoice to notice either.
My favourite line is in the documentation. AWS and GCP aren't affected. Onboard those and it stays on by default.
Microsoft leaves it on for Amazon and switches it off for Azure.
For new Azure subscriptions, yes.
So what do we do?
Put enabling it into whatever creates a subscription so it's a step and not a memory. Same day, second change. The Defender portal becomes the recommended place to manage Azure posture, not the Azure portal.
Last one is the opposite problem, a default arriving rather than leaving. Microsoft Fabric and a feature called item recovery.
The recycle bin.
Essentially, from the 23rd of August, Fabric switches it on for any tenant that never configured it. Deleted items get a window instead of just going.
That sounds unambiguously good.
It is good. Read the number though. The automatic window is 3 days.
And if I set it myself?
The documentation says the shortest you can choose is 7. The range is 7 to 90.
So the default Microsoft hands you is shorter than the shortest one you're allowed to pick?
That's what the 2 pages say, side by side.
3 days over a long weekend is Friday afternoon to Monday morning.
And right now, if nobody has touched it, you have none of it. Off means Fabric keeps nothing.
So the honest version is, a safety net appears on the 23rd and it's thin.
Go and set your own. Tenant settings, item recovery, choose the number. Restoring needs workspace contributor. Deleting for good needs workspace admin.
3 things. Patch on-premises SharePoint, put Foundational CSPM into whatever creates your Azure subscriptions, and set your Fabric retention before the 23rd.
The thread through the last 2. Defaults moving in opposite directions, and neither will announce itself in your portal. From the Braintree AI news team, we are back tomorrow morning.
From Braintree, we are specialists in business applications, modern workplace, and Azure.
Let's grow.